Nobody knows me, and sure enough, he's like looking down. Hey, there's a dude with YouTube, and everybody like, oh my god, thank you for pulling him out.
So what you guys say?
Oh man, hey, I'm glad I finally got to see you, man. I've missed you I don't know how many times. I've watched your videos, and I finally run into you.
Yeah.
Okay, so this is why you guys need to come check out this rally too. There's 3 reasons. 1, 2, and 3. Those are the 3 reasons. Texas Iron right now with Curtis Hardy. This is Curtis. So Curtis is gonna kind of show me around the new venue here, back here in the Texas Hill Country.
Said I got this, none of this radio pop shit. I dropped this, turning back the clock to rock shit. I cop it, said knock knock, I'm on this. I'm hot bitch, like a hot bitch, it's tough. I lock in, I got this, radio drop this. Hot shit, just watch this, I fucking promise. Too lit, do not miss your chance to cop this. Will you capture it, or just let it slip? Oh, they say I wanna be in, cause my rap is tight. No really, they just give a fuck that I ain't black and white. I'm not anyone else, man, I'm one of a kind. So sit back, relax, and listen one more time. I said I got this, none of this radio pop shit. I dropped this, turning back the clock to rock shit. I cop it, said knock knock, I'm on this. I'm hot bitch, like a hot bitch.
Alright guys, I'm here in Corpus Christi, Texas with HC Digital Art right here. This is AKA Henry with HC Digital Art. So, I met this guy at a few different rallies, right? Let me see, Bandera, Houston, Rock Rally, and Lone Star. And come to find out, we get to talking because we both like filming and doing videos at the rallies and vlogging. Found out that this guy was actually from Corpus Christi, grew up like a few blocks from my house. I mean, he actually grew up in the same area, I mean, just like right down the street. So I grew up over there off of Scott Drive on the north side, and Henry grew up on Saxett.
Right.
Yeah, on Saxett. So we're actually really close together, and we know some of the people in the area, but we never actually met each other. So it was kind of crazy. But anyway, and the reason I'm doing this video right now is because I started watching a lot of Henry's videos, right? And this guy's been doing it, what, 10, 11 years?
I don't know how to count, but I've been doing it for a while, yeah.
Yeah, so he's been doing it for quite a while, but for Henry, this is more of a, like a hobby, right? So I'm gonna ask all my biker friends at the rallies, all my friends that I know that ride from coast to coast, everybody that is watching my video, if anybody deserves it, it's this guy, okay? I've been fortunate enough to acquire quite a few subscribers, okay? Henry's more of a old school, kind of like play by ear. He just kind of does videos when he feels like it, when he has time for it. You know, there's this thing called life, and there's work, and you know, everything that he gets bogged down with. But if you guys are watching me, HC Digital Art right now, please go over to his, he makes some really cool videos too, and he's an OG. This guy's been doing it for a long time. So I just started, and he's been doing it for a while. So get over to his channel. We gotta help him hit the 1,000, okay? He's gotta hit 1,000. I told him before the year's out, he will hit 1,000. I know he will, especially now that I'm doing this video. You guys are gonna help me to help Henry to hit that 1,000. He only needs a few more, what, like 75 more or something like that? Maybe.
Yeah, I think last I checked I was at 927.
Okay, so yeah, so I'm sure once I post this video, Henry's gonna go straight up. So we just got to get him over that 1K mark, and that's kind of like when I started watching his videos, I'm like, dude, why don't you have more subscribers? So, and like he explained to me that he doesn't really do the vlogging like on a daily basis, or he just kind of, whenever he has free time, he just picks up the camera and starts vlogging just whenever he feels like it. So he hasn't, it's not something he does daily, he just does it every once in a while. So, but he does deserve to have at least 1K subscribers. So with this video, I'm hoping to help him hit that 1K, and I'm sure it will. I'm sure it'll go boom, it'll hit fast. So But another thing I wanted to ask Henry, though, we wanted to talk a little about the rallies, though. Like, I wanted to ask Henry, like, okay, so for 2019, let's say, what do you think your best rally as far as having a good time, just enjoying the rally? What do you think your best rally was this year?
I'm gonna say the Lone Star Rally.
Lone Star Rally, okay.
Lone Star Rally, yeah, that's gotta be the one in Galveston.
Yeah, it is fun.
It's always a blast to go out there in Galveston. The one in Austin, this year, we didn't actually do the actual rally. We went to 6th Street to do every year we go to the rod rally. And this year, because my cousin, he's got dialysis now, so really couldn't do that too much. He couldn't do too much riding. And I made a video on that. But we decided to do something different. And if you happen to watch some of my videos, you'll start seeing that we're kind of doing away from doing the actual rallies now because of that. But don't get me wrong, we still go out there and we ride whenever we can. We do what we can, to accommodate for his illness. And pretty much that's what we're all about, just getting together and just riding. But I would have to say the Lone Star is probably my favorite one to go. And that's because it's open and anybody can go. It's family orientated. The Rod Rally is more for adults.
Yeah.
And yeah.
See, so I've all the rallies that I've traveled to, I have some favorite ones, and and I recommend a lot to Henry, because I think if he went out there with his little gig, his little camera and everything, I think he would love it, have fun, have a blast. And I always recommend different rallies to a lot of my subscribers too as well. Texas Iron, let me tell you what, Curtis, you haven't met Henry, but this guy's been around for a while, Curtis, and he's a really great guy. I think he fits in with the Texas Iron guys. That's what I think. And he loves camping, fishing. Rock Springs is right up your alley. So I hope Henry can make it out there. It's for Mother's Day. And that's a great rally. It's a great bunch of guys of South Texas. Let me tell you that much. So I recommend Henry to go out to the Texas Iron. So Curtis, if you're watching this also as well, I'm actually telling him to go out there to your rally too. He's a vlogger also. He's got a dedicated following of subscribers that actually follow him though. So, and the Texas Iron is a great camping rally where you just go and it's just like a great time, just a bunch of good old boys having a good time. That's what it's all about, having a few beers, listening to some music, and just enjoying. I mean, really having fun. And I hope he gets to make it out there, because he will absolutely love the campgrounds in Rockville, or Rock Springs actually. In Rock Springs, he will love it out there. So, but that's one I recommend to him because he's in Texas, and I would recommend he's got to go try the Texas Iron. Another one that I recommend for him would be Panama City Beach, PCB. On the beach, me and him grew up off of Corpus, and I'm sorry, I love my city and everything. I was born and raised here and everything in Corpus, and this is where I'm always gonna, be from. But I do have one thing to tell you guys. Panama City Beach is beautiful, and I wish that Corpus would kind of mimic that and bring that here. But Panama City Beach, I mean,
I second that.
Yeah, they got us beat.
And I haven't been there, but you told me about it, and I second that.
Pensacola Beach also, beautiful beach. The only thing with Henry, okay, is that, of course, there's this one little thing called work. So that's what Henry has to do.
Oh, yeah.
And that's why he can't get away. For me, the work is the rallies. I have to go to all these rallies for work. So that's why when I'm there, I'm actually with my camera and filming and doing interviews and stuff like that too as well. I wish Henry was able to do what I do and go to different rallies, because if anybody's good at it, this guy would love it. This guy would love going to Sturgis, and I mean all these. You know what? There's a little one in Kansas that I like. The A-Bait rally. I mean all these rallies. I mean, I'm just thinking about a bunch of good people that get together and have a good time at all these different rallies. Tomahawk, Wisconsin. All these rallies. If this guy can go, man, this guy would have a blast and he would have fun. Hopefully one day.
And that's one thing about me, is I always have to have fun. It doesn't matter, around family and friends, you can't go wrong. Always have fun.
Yeah. So most of these bike rallies that I go to, there's, you have a stereotype of bikers being bad, and some of these bike rallies aren't any good. Like, oh, they're dangerous, the bikers. Man, that's the safest place to be.
Yeah, in all the rallies that I've been to, I've never seen anything as far as anybody get into any kind of fights or anything like that. I've never seen anything like that. And pretty much, you know, the biker community, I mean, when they come together, I mean, you can take a look at everything. Like December and Christmas, he just told me about a toy run here in Corpus. You know, that's one thing about the biker community, they always get together for good causes. Whatever it may be, you know, you can always depend on them. You can count on them to do something good for the community. So we're not all bad, you know. We do some good stuff around here too.
No, bikers. I mean, I've been to places in different states, and I just meet somebody like Henry, and they'll be like, "Where are you staying at? You got a place to stay? You can stay at my house."
Oh yeah.
You know, so you know how many times I've had bikers offer me room and board? That, why are you paying? Call me. So that's the kind of you know, bikers that I meet. I mean, they're willing to offer you the shirt off their back, you know, a place to stay, food. I mean, you go anywhere, and all these people want you to come over to their house. And that, you know, bikers get stereotyped, but I'm going to tell you one thing. Man, it is the safest place to be. I'm going to tell you right now. If anything goes down, you're at a bike rally,
Oh yeah.
you're pretty safe. Don't worry. You guys are going to be safe. I mean, biker rallies are one of the safest places to be at. Don't think they're all big, bad, and scary, man. Biker rallies are one of the safest events to be at. And I've actually asked a few police officers in Lone Star. I don't know if I told you this, but in Lone Star, I asked one of the police officers there, kind of jokingly, I said, "Man, I bet you guys are glad that Lone Star's over." And they looked at me and said, "No, not really. We don't have any problems with Lone Star."
Yeah.
They said, "No, we love the bikers." And this is coming from a Houston police officer, or Galveston actually. Galveston police officer told me that they love the bikers and they love them there. They said, "No, we never have any problems." You know, give or take one or two people.
Yeah, there's always gonna be incidents,
Yeah.
but I mean, it's nothing major.
Yeah.
It's I mean, since I've been going to rallies, we've never had anything out of the ordinary, you know, happen. So it's all about.
So anybody, if you guys go to any biker rallies, don't have this stereotype that they're going to be bad. I mean, that's the safest place. I mean, trust me, I've done different shows. I'd pick a bike rally over another show any day. I'll tell you that. You know,
Oh, yeah.
hands
Yeah.
down. So,
Oh yeah.
but you know, with Henry here trying to go to different bike rallies and having work bog him down, you know, I feel compelled to kind of help him because I feel like, man, I'm lucky. I get to go to these bike rallies.
Oh yeah.
Henry's got to work.
Yeah, I gotta work, and believe me, it's a lot of times. I was telling him earlier that I would love to try and go to different rallies now. Even if I don't ride out there, I would love to, you know, go out there just so I can show you guys. Because basically, what I want to show you guys through my videos is what I see through my lens, and I want to show you guys what's out there. You know, people having a good time. It's all about having a good time, being safe. You know, having a good time, hanging out with friends and family, you know, taking care of each other. That's what it's all about. And that's what I'm all about too, you know. And I mean, I don't know what else to say, but I wish I go to all these rallies like Eli here, but maybe he'll hire me one day and we'll head out there. These
The little head wraps, right?
yeah, head wraps.
It's kind of funny because we go out there and sometimes it's not, I told him to before, I sent him a message. I'm like, dude, it's not all fun and games sometimes. I mean, we're fighting weather. It might be cold, it might be hot, it might be rainy. We're setting up, we're tearing down.
Oh, yeah.
The wind, last year in Galveston, we had ferocious storms, tore our tents apart, damaged, you know, just tore everything apart. So just because I go to these rallies, I go, but I don't go for fun. We have fun while we're there, but we go there to work. That's the reason why we go, yeah. So it's not all fun and games sometimes. We do have a good time. We meet a lot of great people, but it's not always fun. But, you know, once again, like I said, I'm just trying to talk to Henry and find out okay, well, let me ask you this, Henry.
All right.
What are you going to do for 2020? What do you have planned for 2020? Anything different? You're going to try to hit up a few other rallies? You're going to try to take some vacation, try to go anywhere else?
Yeah, usually I try to do something like that. Obviously, you know, if you guys, you know, see some of my stuff, you know, I'm pretty much at the Rod Rally, at the Lone Star Rally, and this past year we went up to Bandera also for Thunder in the Hills. It was a small little rally, but you know, you got to make the best out of it, and that's what I did. I went to up there close to Bandera also, I think, for the 22 kill. And with that one, I just wanted to go just to show some support because I'm a veteran, Eli's a veteran. And it's funny because, you know, we were filming right now in his store, and I was talking to his wife, and, you know, she's trying to explain to me about her headbands, and I was telling her about, you know, hey, you got to put that out there by being, you know, made in the USA and also veteran owned. A lot of these guys like that because it's veteran owned, because we help each other out. That's one way that we help each other out. I'm pretty big on veterans, you know, whatever it may be, you know. There's a lot of things that I've been thinking about doing, you know, some kind of charities, things like that. But, you know, I'm a small YouTuber. I do this, like he said, you know, as a hobby. I'm not trying to blow up or anything like that. If it happens, it happens, you know, I'm cool with that. But, you know, I have a life. I work a lot, and so I don't have time to go to all these rallies. I would love to go to different rallies, but unfortunately, I just don't have the time. In 2020, that's what I want to do. I want to see if I can actually do more stuff like that. I know a lot of people would like to see the rallies, the videos that I make on that, but I would love to do that. Try, even if I, you know, buy a ticket and head out somewhere just to go for the rally and just to film it and show you guys what's out there, because, you know, the more that we promote this kind of stuff, you know, the better it is for everybody else. And that's what I have coming up.
Yeah, it's the 80th anniversary. I wish this guy could go. Sturgis 80th anniversary.
And actually talking about that, we actually talked about that because last year, I'm not sure if it was last year or the year before, one of our friends went to Sturgis and he rode up there. He drove up there. It was pretty rough. We were talking about actually doing it for the anniversary. Yeah. Of course, not driving up there or riding up there with a bike, but actually, you know, doing a little bit of cheating. But, you know, hey, you got to do what you got to do sometimes, you know, and the reason I say that.
The iron ass. Some people have the iron ass.
Yeah.
I've met a lot of them.
And also, I just want to say the reason also, too, is because, you know, I have a cousin that he's going through dialysis, so, you know, he has to make all kinds of arrangements, and, you know, if you're having to live with something like that, an illness like that, it's not easy. So we've had to make, you know, different changes to accommodate him. Yeah. But yeah, we were talking about going to Sturgis. I'm not sure if it's still going to happen, but I would love to go to Sturgis.
See, on a budget too, because once you get there, I mean, it's expensive. So even like hotel rooms, he just bought a van. He did a video about the van he bought, put a bed in it and everything. That's great, because let's say you go to the Buffalo Chip and you park there. They got showers on site and everything. You got a bed. Yep. Because rooms there can go $300, $500, $700 sometimes too. So per night. I'm talking about per night.
Oh yeah.
So he just customized his van and put a bed in the back. It's great. I love it. I think it's great. You know, you're there. I mean, you're not going to spend your whole time sleeping in the bed. You're going to be riding Black Hills. You're going to go to. You're going to go to the Devil's Tower, to Black Hills, Harley Davidson out there too. And then you're going to hit up Deadwood, you know, Hewlett. I mean, there's so many places to go, Custer. So, you know, take the van. I recommend that he takes the van, pulls the bike up there, because while you're there, people are saying, oh, you pussy, you know. And you know what? Once you're there, there's hundreds of miles that you can ride. There are hundreds of miles that you can ride. So don't feel bad about cheating, because once you're there, and then the storms, hell. In the end of July, beginning of August, there's hailstorms. If you guys ever go to Sturgis, you see those black clouds. It's not rain, it's hail. You ever see them black clouds there? Oh yeah. The hell's coming, man. And I'll tell you what. Like I told him, you don't want to be riding in that stuff in Sturgis, trying to get back home. So cheap. You know what? You're gonna be riding a few hundred miles when you're there anyway. You're gonna be going everywhere over there too. So, and I recommend that you get there early, before everybody else goes, because one way to sum it up, too much metal, not enough concrete. So go early. That's what I recommend. So hopefully we see Henry over in Sturgis too. So I love his videos. I've been watching him, following him. The crazy thing, like I told you in the beginning of the video, just found out he lives a few blocks from my house where I grew up. So anyway, that was just a little bit about AC Digital Art. Hopefully we didn't talk your guys' ears off here, but I just wanted to introduce you guys to Henry. If you don't know him, most of you guys probably do know him. You've seen him at the rallies in South Texas. I'm trying to get him, you know, to go to different rallies as well too, because he would absolutely love it. He's got a passion for this. He's been doing this for years, and I admire this guy just because he's got the passion for it too. And he came over to Corpus Christi, Texas, for Thanksgiving and come visit his mom and dad. Decided to pass by and hang out with Mexifil here in our shop called Love to Ride here in Corpus Christi at 5413 Everhard. That's where he is. That's where we're at right now.
Right.
On Thanksgiving, doing this little video just for you guys. That's right. So I hope you guys like our channels, Mexifil, AC Digital Art, okay? Henry's an OG. I look up to this guy, actually. I admire this guy. He's been doing it for quite a few years, you know, like I said. So let's make that extra push. Curtis, I'm gonna post this on the Texas Iron. Try to help this guy. He needs to hit that 1K. And I already invited him to your rally specifically because he wants to go to another Texas rally and he loves camping.
Oh yeah.
So
I want to go somewhere different. I want to, you know, I've been doing Lone Star. I've been doing all these rallies already, but I do want to go somewhere else. I want to explore and find other places to go look at.
yeah.
I love doing this. And
Rock Springs, I'm telling you, man, it is beautiful out there. I fell in love with the property out there and the area where they do Texas Iron. So when you get a chance, check the Texas Iron video. And you know, I had just started actually vlogging, and I look back at it and say, man, I should have did this different or that different. But I mean, you know, I did a video there and they loved it. And you know what, this guy, if he shows up, he's gonna take a video and he's gonna make it bigger and better for the Texas Iron for 2020. So Curtis, help me out. Get this guy 1,000 subscribers on his channel. He only needs maybe 74 more, maybe, you know. Texas Iron's got a few thousand people in there, so share this with him so he can show up to the Texas Iron and do another video for you guys too for 2020. And he's got a large following too. So we'll get him over there to the Texas Iron. He's gonna love it. I don't even have to ask him. I know he's gonna love it. It's an awesome rally. Curtis knows it too. The grounds are beautiful there. It's beautiful for camping. Bring your fishing pole. Bring your tubes. You can go tubing on there.
oh yeah.
Hey, they got married at the Texas Iron. I don't know. There was a couple that got married when I was there. They got married. They got married. They got married on the river, in the river. I don't know if they're still married. I hope they are, but
Yeah, the tubing and going to that campground. Oh yeah, I would love it. I would love it.
I don't know if you can handle it. You might see a little bit of TNA out there too at the Texas Iron. I don't know. I don't know if you can handle it or
You
not.
know, I'm down for anything and everything. It's all
Okay.
about having
Okay.
fun.
So check out Curtis's Facebook page too for the Texas Iron. Man, I love those guys though, man. They're great bikers, independent. They're just having fun.
And that's what it's all about.
Yeah, and that's where Curtis comes in.
It's all about that. Just having fun, enjoying life.
Yeah. So Curtis, we're talking about you. Help Henry out, AC Digital Art, and it was great. You guys stay tuned. Thanks for watching. This is Mexifil once again, AC Digital Art. You guys, please like, share, subscribe, and thank you for watching our videos. And you guys have a happy Thanksgiving, and the New Year's is coming up soon, and Christmas. So you guys just ride safe. Yeah, ride safe in the holidays. You guys are doing a little bit. Stay where you're at, man. I'm telling you what, pop a tent.
Yeah.
You guys are anywhere.
Get a van.
Get a van, like AC Digital Art.
And drink all you want and just stay where you're at.
Yeah, you guys, we have plenty of fun left for the next few years. We need to have fun. So if you guys are doing this for the holidays, please drink responsibly. And you know, you guys, there's bikers that will offer you their own bed. So you guys, when you're having fun, just keep that in mind and stay safe and ride safe. We'll talk to you guys soon. Take care. Peace out.
All right.